There are many pros and cons of using social media, and here's my point of view. The negative ones are it can cause mental illness such like anxiety and depression. And sometimes you waste too much time on the social media without even noticing until it's too late. But there are some positive ones. We get to keep in touch with our friends from long distance and so on. We also have the opportunity to meet foreigners such as right now. We are from different countries and with the help of Google Meet, we get to communicate with each other from overseas. And the next slide we'll have Emma to share her point of view.
Negative and positive parts of social media to share. First is receive information online. When people trying to find some information, we will use Google at the first, but actually you can also use social media to search things nowadays. Social media doesn't only have entertainment content, but also there are some useful information to find. The second one is cyberbullying. Second one and the third one is negative ones. And cyberbullying is happening all over the world, and of course we need to take action to stop this. But today's topic we are not going to talk about it. And the third one is this this link in face-to-face communication. And people may have some anxiety doing use social media because people compare each other like face or their outfit, and maybe people were afraid about the reality life. And next, let's welcome Esther to share.
The first is describing physical health. Most social interaction now take place online, so most people spend their time on social media. But looking at screens for long periods of time can lead to headache or tiredness. The second is the issue of self-harm. Social media often recommends unsafe content and scary images. Although most of the videos I watch are funny videos, there are often scary and weird videos. There have been girls who committed suicide because of this. The last one is online harassment. There was a time when everyone around me was getting messages from harassing accounts on Instagram. There are both fake accounts with the same content. After a long time, you slowly know it. The next will be reported by Mirai.
Hi, I'm Mirai. I'd like to talk about the impact of social media on us in three ways. First of all, social media is more concise than the information we get from newspaper and magazines. We can get information in a short period of time, for example, on our way to school. And secondly, there is freedom of speech. For example, on X, all people can leave comments on a single post. You can express your own opinion or learn about opinions that differ from yours. But the last is a negative impact that social media can have. That is, because everyone can easily disseminate information. Some people post incorrect or biased information. Sometimes people believe the wrong information, and even more unfortunate things can happen. Therefore, we should always consider whether the information is correct or not. This is how I see social media affecting us. We should remember that while there are many positive impacts, there are also negative ones. Next is Luca.
Yes, I'm Ruka. I'll talk about how social media affects us. Of course, with it, we can communicate with people all over the world. It is made easier by using common SNS like X and Instagram. but there are some things to be careful of. Use SNS unintentionally to hurt people and possibly be hurt by others. Also, we can get some information quickly using social media, but be careful with the information because it may contain false information. Be aware of these things and use social media safely and happily.
So, okay. And that will be on my crew's point of view. Now we'll do the Q&A. The first question is, how long do you use social media in one day? Is anyone volunteer to answer that? You can raise your hand. If not, then can we have Stella to answer the question, please?
Yeah, of course. Well, basically, in one day, I would spend 4 hours on social media.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
We'll have the second person to answer my second question. Do you have a good or bad experience when you use social media? Zoe, do you want to answer it? Okay?
Yes, of course. I consider social media would be distracting me a lot. So actually, I don't use Instagram or Facebook, and I only use Line because of our communication. Yeah.
That's great.
So basically, I won't spend a large amount of time on social media.
It's such a good habit. Okay. I think we're done. Thank you.